you on a very quick journey through two studies that we have conducted within the UK. One that focuses on the financial and economic value of what we do, and the other that focuses on what we call natural capital, some of the other side of the environmental elements that we contribute to. One reason that I believe this is really important here this evening, too often we in this room have sat somewhere in this building and listened to BirdLife International tell us what damage we do and how we don't contribute to society and natural capital. Well, you'll get a story this evening, and you've had a story this evening, that demonstrates that we do, and we are very proud of that, as are our people. The value of shooting was created. We were the lead partner of some 24 organisations, and we built upon work and reports that were published in both 2016 and 2014. You can see from the slide that data was collected from over 12,000 people who were involved in our sector, and that data was then analysed by an external consultant, and the report was published in the summer of 2024. But our natural capital work was done in a different manner. That report was commissioned by us alone from a company called FTech, who are world-leading consultants on natural capital. And they used the common framework that the UK government and UK agencies use to estimate natural capital. So we used the language that is used in decision making. I think the key differences between the two are obvious, but let me state them. The value of shooting focused upon economic and jobs. The natural capital focused on the environmental and societal benefits. Next slide, please. Invariably, I'm going to trot you through a number of figures, but I'm very happy to take questions later. So for the UK alone, we generate an economic impact of some 3.3 billion. There's a further 2.1 billion in contributions from volunteers supporting shooting providers, and that total creates an economic impact of some 8.8 billion. The total economic activity represents well over 146,000 full-time equivalent jobs. And habitat management and conservation is carried out on 7.6 million hectares of land. We contribute 14 million workdays, which translates into the region of 26,000 full-time equivalent jobs. Next slide, please. But as we trot through a number of different facts and figures, let's just pick a couple of those quotes. Why is that important? Because what we do, yes, it's about money, yes, it's about nature, but it's about people. And we must never forget that there is a people story underneath this. And this is why we capture in our reports some of the quotes from some of our people. Next slide, please. So, shooting supports the UK's biodiversity and climate change goals. And it's really important when we are talking to those who legislate and regulate us that we speak their language and we explain things to them that are of value to them. And this we have found, this new study works exceptionally well. So we deliver 1.1 billion of worth in natural capital benefits. This includes £382 million worth of carbon capture and 100 million from food production and forestry. Next slide, please. Shooting enriches nature, boosts our well-being, and supports the rural economy. We contribute some 64 million in public health benefits. People get out there, they take exercise they wouldn't ordinarily do. It improves their well-being. And we drive £608 million worth of recreation spending through access to shooting or landscapes managed from shooting. In front of you on your tables is a small booklet that describes these in further detail. I just wanted to take you through the headlines. Thank you very much for that. Next slide, please. For that opportunity, and thank you very much for the opportunity to sit, as I said, with such a great group who've delivered real impact and real clarity on what we contribute as a sector across Europe. Thank you.